family of an Evergreen High School shooting victim sharing his brave actions. Thanks for being with us here on CBS News at 5. I'm Karen Lee.
And I'm Alan Janae, filling in for Michael Spencer today. We are hearing from a relative of Matthew Silverstone. The 18-year-old was critically injured during last week's shooting at Evergreen High. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office shared an interview they did with his uncle, Chris Kaler. Kaler says Matthew is still recovering in the hospital, and his family is moved by all of the support they've received since the shooting. Kaler said he is speaking because he wants people to know about his nephew, who was adopted as a baby, and he has grown into a great, kind, and gentle kid.
Matthew is an ordinary teenage boy. I mean, he loves to eat. He loves his friends. Almost every day he's at a skate park until he's told to go home. It's going to be a long road. We are coming to grips with what could potentially be a lifelong recovery and all of the needs and extra burdens that's going to put on my sister, and are really going to need support from everybody for that. No family should have to ask for help in a scenario like this. But unfortunately, it's our new reality.
Matthew's fellow students have been sending cards and letters that are a comfort. Matthew helped shepherd other students out of danger during the shooting, and his uncle and others are calling him a hero.
From Conifer to Columbine in the capital, students remembered the victims from Evergreen High School shooting a week ago and walked out of class in a protest against gun violence. They walked out from Summit High and Mountain Vista High and Highlands Ranch to Longmont High, Maury Middle, and Denver School of the Arts, many at 12:24 when officers were dispatched. Your reporter in Jefferson County, Andrew Hobner, shows us the solidarity from Jeffco schools.
We're here at Conifer High School, but you might not know it based on the rock here in front of the entryway. It says EHS Strong. Conifer and Evergreen are two foothill communities here in the Denver metro that are incredibly intertwined. And what was felt last week at Evergreen was felt just as heavily here in Conifer. A big reason many students at the school walked out today to protest and make a stand and say gun violence in schools has to end.
I don't think that we should totally eliminate guns, because I understand for like your safety and like hunting and recreation and stuff, but I don't think that it should be so much of an issue that schools are getting shot up every other week.
It's been pretty rough. Like, I know a lot of the people who go there. Like, I went to school with a lot of them, like elementary school, and like I've been trying to show my support for them in like any way I can.
It's been way too long. It should not have been my entire life of knowing that I might have to throw myself in front of a bullet for a classmate.
Now, the path forward is something that all organized movements have to grapple with. The call to action. What comes next once everyone has walked? It's something that Evelyn Sievers and some of these students are going to have to figure out as they try to make sure that something that happened at Evergreen last week doesn't happen to them or any other school in Colorado or the country. Here in Conifer, I'm Andrew Hobner, covering Colorado First.
Andrew, thanks for that look. In Denver and surrounding suburbs, as we mentioned, students took their cries for gun safety to the Capitol. Our copter captured video of them gathered in front of and on the steps at the Capitol. The students held signs and they demanded change. Your reporter in Denver, Jasmine Arenas, is live at the state Capitol right now. Jasmine, you were talking with students and lawmakers. What did you hear?
Yeah, and actually, students are still out here protesting, advocating for what they're saying are common sense gun laws. Earlier today, the message from legislators, lawmakers, and of course, students was simple. They want safer gun laws, and then of course, they want to ensure that they're protecting lives.
From the Capitol,
I have never been in a shooting, but every time I hear a loud noise, I jump and duck. We are mad and we want change now.
To the streets. Students from surrounding areas, schools, including Maury Middle School, marched in solidarity, all demanding for more gun control.
No more silence! And gun violence!
Grandparents like Barb Fullerton are tired.
It's touching everybody in so many ways, and that's really frightening. And we need to come together because this is an issue that we all need to support.
Students like Grant Kramer say he knows their movement has been impactful, with lawmakers passing new gun laws this past session.
We've created change, but there's more to be done.
And for students like Nora Krause, the change begins at home.
Safe storage is the easiest way to prevent gun violence in order to make sure that people don't get the access to guns when they shouldn't have.
But gun violence is an issue that continues to loom in the lives of everyday Coloradans. Despite the laws Colorado has enacted in the last few years, according to the organization Everytown for Gun Safety, the gun violence in the state remains higher than the national average. An issue that keeps lawmakers on the prowl for more protection.
We have to do something different.
Yeah, and organizers tell me they'll return back to the Capitol for the next legislative session. Of course, their goal is to turn their grief into change. I'm live here in Denver. Jasmine Arenas covering Colorado First.
Jasmine, thank you. Now to Columbine High School, where dozens of students walked to the side of the street with signs chanting, clapping in support of Evergreen High School.
We love Evergreen! We love Evergreen!
Columbine certainly no stranger to tragedy. 13 students, a teacher killed during a shooting in 1999. Although this generation of students weren't born yet when that had happened, one student that we spoke with today said it was important for them to use their connection to show their solidarity.
It's important for us to be able to help out other schools that are experiencing terrible things that we are very acquainted with.
Students in Columbine did call us here last Wednesday to tell us they were planning this walkout.
Jeffco Public Schools and the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office are working on a reopening plan for Evergreen High School. In a letter to parents, the principal says that after conversations with students, they're planning a phased-in approach. The school sent students a survey today to help them assess what that might look like. We do know that the Sheriff's Office will provide Evergreen a full-time school resource officer. The principal plans to provide more details about that reopening on Sunday. All of our reporting on the Evergreen High School shooting is available on our website at cbscolorado.com. There you can stay up to date on the investigation, school reopening plans, as well as reaction from the community.